see what happens. Hopefully, people can hear us.
Are we live? We're live.
We are.
Are we live? We're doing
Are we
live.
live? Are we live?
Fuck, we'll do it live.
All right.
Well, we can kind of see the comments here.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna try to open up the.
Someone's watching. It's probably you.
It's probably me.
Yeah.
I was gonna pull up the YouTube so I could check for.
Oh my god, I'm so excited! I love Legos.
Legos are so fun. Hi, folks. If anybody's watching. I don't know. I just said I didn't want the camera to see my face, and then I turned to it like I'm on. Is that my camera?
Yeah,
Is that
am
my
I?
camera? Where's my camera? Oh man. Okay. So fun to see if again, it might just be us having a hangout night, Joe, doing our thing. Whoops, there we go. Just trying to see the.
Well, we just do our thing.
Yeah, exactly.
We're producing the show as it's live.
That's what we do.
That's what we do.
Actually, I totally forgot to do producing before. I had some questions about things for us to work on. That.
Well, hello everybody.
Hello. If you're there.
Oh my god. So excited. Just don't make stairs.
All the different spaces.
Spaces and places.
Yes, because you have to make sure. Got to check for people. All right. Start the movie in a little bit. That way it just gives people some time. Although I guess I should. I'm gonna get feedback if I.
How long's the movie? It's like an hour?
Yeah, it's like 70 minutes or something. It's very quick. So we are here building this giant Lego Little Mermaid Lego set, y'all. And I saved us a little bit of boredom because I put together some of the bigger pieces. We got our little Lego cam here, so put together some of the more boring. Not boring. I mean, they're going to be really cool. You can kind of start to see the clamshell coming together. But it took 2 hours just to put these two pieces together. This will be the top of it eventually. I'm working on that now. But yeah, it took a couple hours just to get that done. So I'm like, oh man, if we would have done the live stream, that would have been it.
Here is.
Oh look, it's a mermaid.
Here is she. Look, I'm doing the thing. It's like they do on the thing.
We're influencers.
We're influenza. That's for sure. Oh my gosh, I love Legos. I love Legos so much.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited. Also, Joshua just recently enlightened me to the fact that you can get the instructions on your iPad, and it's augmented reality.
Oh my gosh.
You can flip it around and stuff. Isn't that cool?
I'll try to show people.
Yeah. Don't forget to do the back of the hand. You can't.
There we go. Look at that. So you can move it around. It's so neat. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get the movie going here.
All right. The little stop-up.
Yeah. And we'll see how it goes if it works for y'all. Because we can't actually hear it.
So you came to watch us put Legos together.
A part of town that everybody knows about, but nobody wants to see. But the tragedies are deeper.
There are people watching.
Consistently higher than anywhere else. Skid Row.
It's just gonna be sort of like we're talking over them.
Yeah, like we normally do.
Like we normally do. Yeah. So yeah, we thought it would be fun. This is the Little Shop of Horrors, and this is one of those things that we're doing where it's like super. It's very cerebral in a way because we're thinking about the. Like I went to see the new The Little Mermaid today. I'm very Ursula today. I've got an Ursula.
She's serving
tank on. You kind of see in the Lego cam with my purple scarf, and I've got a cute Ursula pin somewhere here. Anyways, but Howard Ashman and Alan Menken, who wrote the music, there's another man too, and I can't remember his name, the composer. Also wrote the music, but Howard Ashman, Alan Menken wrote the music for The Little Mermaid, music and lyrics. They also did the music and lyrics for Little Shop of Horrors, the musical, The Giant Man-Eating Plant, and that is based on the movie we're watching tonight, the 1960 Roger Corman. Look at that, perfect timing, although probably already said directed by him. But Roger Corman directed cult classic, The Little Shop of Horrors, which kind of started it all. So what do you know about this movie, Joe? Anything? Besides the basic story.
I know that when I was looking for it when I was looking to watch Little Shop of Horrors once on Netflix, this was the one that came up, and I was like, "This is not
That's
correct.
not what you're looking for.
This is not the one. I'm looking for the one with the the lovely black girls singing.
Right, the Greek chorus.
Yes, I want the Greek chorus of the girls. But that's pretty much all I know. I also know that it's probably a little bit more horrific than the original.
I don't know about horrific. They made it very quickly in December of 1959 over the legend is they had a flower shop set or something. They had like a set, and Roger Corman was dared to like make a movie in 2 days.
Oh,
so this is the film that he made. But like anything, there are people that say, well, yeah, maybe he made it in a few days, but they did have to come back and do some reshoots. And the script itself is written over a much longer time.
Oh, I see. Okay,
and possibly being based on some other things. So, I think if anything, some of the it's kind of like anything of its time. I mean, we're only. What did I say, 1959? So, 12, 13, 14 years removed from the Holocaust and World War II.
Sure.
And
he's very Jewish.
Yes, but not, Corman was Catholic. And I'm not sure what the scriptwriter was, but Mushnik, the guy playing Mushnik, was Jewish and kind of plays him sort of as like this Turkish Jewish kind of vibe.
Oh, okay.
So, there's definitely some analysis around like anti-Semitic portrayals. There's a character in here called City Shiva, whose family keeps dying.
That's a great name.
Yeah.
That's a great name. City Shiva.
And so that's kind of a running joke in the film is people keep dying and she constantly keeps showing up to get more flowers. And if you remember in the musical, he's like, yes, Mrs. Shiva, right away, Mrs. Shiva, that sequence, it's kind of a nod to this, which might actually be in the stage musical, I'm not sure. I'm never going to get any of this done. I actually am going to work on the inner part of the shell because I wanted people to kind of see look at all this work. It's so intricate. This is the clamshell. It's also very, I think as it comes together, it'll be a little more together, but it's very, I'm trying to keep an eye out for comments and such. So if you're talking to us, I'm trying to see you.
We also have our phones, so if you know us, you can text us.
This is true. You're welcome
you can text us. You can send us a message on Instagram. We got it open.
They're going, who are you? What are you doing?
What are you doing? Why are you here?
Why are you yelling?
Shout out to our fan, to our one fan.
Right.
I'm like, I'm just keep going because I'm a seasoned pro at Lego Night. When I would occasionally back in the day, pre-COVID, I would meet with our friend Rhiannon at her house.
Oh, nice.
Two grown-ass adults. At the time, she had like a 10-year-old son, I think, at the time.
Yeah.
And he loves Legos, but the thing about it is that like it was just an excuse for grown-ass folks to get to do Legos.
Yeah. I feel that.
It also reminded
It's
me
fun.
of it reminds me of my childhood, and so it's nice to connect back to childhood.
Yeah. I liked Legos growing up. We never had like sets like this that I can remember where it was like a thing to build.
Oh, yeah.
Even if we did, we probably just totally did whatever we wanted. It wasn't even like, you know. Oh my God, there's so many bags. There's so many bags, everyone.
See, I was very much that person who like I would get impatient putting the thing together.
Right, so you just play your own thing.
I would skip a couple steps, but then have to like undo it so that way I can go back.
Yeah.
But then like when I got older, as I started to like age out of Legos, I would keep the instructions so that way if I ever wanted to remake it again. So you know how like people redo a puzzle?
Oh yeah. That makes sense.
The best thing is when it all comes together.
That is adorable.
Also, like I'm just concerned because like I'm using the paper instructions.
Yes.
And sometimes the paper instructions like they don't fit the colors. I'm like, what colors? It's supposed to be white, but it looks gray. I'm like, you know, I've figured it
You
out.
had to adjust to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what happened to me earlier. I was like, oh, okay, I get what they're doing. Yeah, this. Hold on, can I say this?
Sure.
This is like, look at this, y'all. It's like a novel. It's so big.
Yeah.
You know, it's like 1,800 pieces, so it's a huge.
That would be more than the Millennium Falcon. I'm actually not sure, but it's a huge one. The last project that I didn't get to finish with Rhiannon was Hogwarts Castle. Hogwarts. Pig parts.
You went to Hogwarts.
She already done with Hogwarts.
Under the confused tutelage of my daughter. That's it.
Coven.
You're never gonna become great. Oh, I tell you, it is very like, you know, because you make a mistake, which I did a few times.
Oh no!
This thing is so much. Like, there's definitely a few times where I like, you know, mess it up, and it just.
Oh my God! There's little flowers, little flowers there.
It's so funny. It's like, what a cute set, you know?
Oh my God, now I want one.
I have to move this.
Also, just, you know, thank you to everyone who has reached out and said, keeping warm in your prayers, or, you know, whatever offering you do to, you know, the deity of your choice. We appreciate that. Things are in the recovery stage right now. It's going to be a long time before it fully recovers. But you know, the people of Guam are resilient, and one of the things that we would always say about COVID is that like we were hunkered down in COVID, like it was a typhoon, but like unlike a typhoon, we could like leave the house and, you know, get resources. No, we didn't lose power or running water, you know, all that stuff. So. My family's doing all right, and there were the official report is that there were no fatalities.
Wow, that's amazing. That video, that truck,
right?
Like just
flipping
over. What kind of truck even was that? I don't know anything about that.
It looked like an F-150. Like it was like a big old truck, and it just flipped over. And I sent you the news report of the woman who took the video, and it's so cool because she is like, yeah, you know, our neighbor didn't have a chance to put the truck inside, so it was the only one in the parking lot, and it flipped several times until it eventually lost its hood. But yeah, it was fascinating to just see that all happen.
Yeah, it was terrifying. I was like, I don't even know how people, you know.
How do you do that?
Yeah, like just I would have been so scared. Oh, I got cats
Yeah.
jumping around.
And the fact that they had like a window open that was not boarded up, that they could have seen that's the other thing. I'm like, as I'm watching it, I was like, what window? Their window must be very, Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the movie. It looks so, like the little can that it's in. It looks like what's in the film, in the musical film, because it's in like a little coffee can.
Yeah. Oh yes, the plant. Yes,
Yeah,
that he's working on. Yeah. Sorry. So his mom. So in this version,
He's not an orphan.
Yeah, he's not an orphan. Although Moshnik does, I think. He starts to refer to him as his son later. Once the plant starts bringing in,
all the people.
But yeah, he lives with his mom. So one of the things, like overcomplicating Little Shop of Horrors, one of the comments is about like white male anxiety leaving the 50s and coming into 1960. Which was very fun to read about. There's also another. Anyways, let me finish that thought first. So it's kind of like he lives with his mother. He's got an overbearing boss. The woman that he loves is very, kind of in charge of herself and doesn't appear to be very interested in him. So yeah, it just kind of adds another layer having this mother. She's a hypochondriac, and she's just kind of. Very, it's like weird. It's like she's dependent on him, but also, kind of in charge of him, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And so the plant, he got some seeds, I think from a Japanese. It's again,
some Orientalism.
And the musical does the same, with the old Chinese man sold it to me anyways for $1.99 or $5. What is it?
$1.95.
95.
Oh, wait, is it 97?
For $1.97. I can't remember. Anyways, we're not here to discuss the musical.
How much was it?
We're gonna try not to. I wish that was in we could play that. That'd be fun. But anyway, what was I saying? I don't even remember.
There was some Oriental.
Oh, but he's grown this plant himself. He's made the crossbreeds and things like that. So he's made this fly trap, which again, in analysis, it's sort of is it is it like teeth? Is it a vagina dentata?
Oh, interesting. I thought
to consume him.
I thought you were gonna go the route of is this some invasion anxiety type thing?
Well, because it's not like an alien.
Oh, in the movie.
Right, in this film, it's not an alien. He's made it himself. He's he's a horticulturist, wannabe.
He's a whore.
He's a horticulturist.
She's a horticulturist.
Yes, she is. And
she's Puerto Rican.
It's just growing, doing its own thing. I tell you, the other reason Legos are so difficult for me is I'm not spatially open. So I have to keep counting and
she doesn't know her space.
Yeah, she doesn't know. She doesn't get it. She doesn't understand.
She doesn't know her space. You just gotta count the little doodads. What would say? You see, this one. This is an 8.
That is a dingle hopper.
This is a dingle. That's exactly right. This is a dingle hopper. I really want to ask you about the movie, but I don't want. Spoiler alerts for the Little Mermaid.
Oh, right. You're talking about the new one. So, I don't want to talk about it too much because I do want you to go see it.
Okay.
Obviously. I would say
were there gaggeries?
I don't think there were gaggeries. I guess what can I say? I would say that I would definitely see it again. I might even be interested in seeing it. It might be fun because it was very visually one of the trailers we get look like it's really darkly lit, and I don't think it really was. We saw it in IMAX to be fair. So
so it's shaking.
Very, very, very.
So when Ursula said "poor unfortunate souls," you felt it.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. But yeah, so I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun. Again, I want to get more into it when we go see it together, and then we can talk about it on the After Fright School, kind of special.
Yeah, you should go to our Patreon this week.
Exactly. There you go. See, that's our Patreon plug. Oh gosh. this is gonna take like 6 times as long now. Because now I've got you. Now we're just like chatting, having fun.
I know. We rarely have fun, Joshua.
I know. Exactly. But I think there were some changes made that I was like, well, whatever. Especially like musically, like there were some things they moved around that I was just like, well, that's silly. But I did like a lot of the orchestrations that they did, sort of this new kind of a new vibe of it all. I enjoyed. I don't think I wasn't like distracted, but because it's like, they made changes or whatever to make it more like palatable for like today's audience. But I didn't really think that took anything away. It wasn't.
Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of a win in this day and age, right? Like for something like that to be, it didn't ruin your injury. It's not going to ruin your.
No,
we talked about that before.
Yeah, I don't think I paid attention anyways to these kinds of like I'm not trying to give enough attention to like the Little Mermaid lyrics.
Sure.
And, it's just that.
It's like, oh, they said that now. Oh.
Yeah. But I enjoyed it. And I definitely think, if you want to go see it, we should go see it together. I would totally be down. It was I enjoyed it enough. So we'll figure that out.
Sure.
Tell me, how come you don't buy all these thousands of flowers from Gravis Mushnik? My flowers got some, the others don't.
What's that?
They're cheap.
Well, gee, if your shop is good enough to develop the Audrey Jr., I guess it can get us everything we need.
Oh, yes, it's also Audrey Jr.
Audrey Jr.
Still named after Audrey. I think her name's Audrey Farquaad or something.
Okay.
And his name is like Krelboyne. There's a few little differences.
Probably test it better.
Who knows?
I also have Mr. Mushnik. I don't want you to call me Mr. Mushnik anymore. I want you to call me Dad. Okay, Dad.
Did they let you in the theater with that?
No. Krelboyne. See how it's like.
I wonder if it's my son the way that like a priest would say my son.
It's just again. I think if we talk about it through like an anti-Semitic kind of lens, he's like he's cheap. He's like about business. He's taking advantage of Seymour. Already like lacking in love and all of these sorts of things. So it's just it's messy. But I think it's the same motivations. It's like he's not really wanting to like take care of Seymour truly. He just wants to make sure that he keeps control of the planet. Oh, see, I did it. And I put this piece on it and it goes along there. Where'd that tool go? There's a kind of tool.
The tool is usually in one of the first bags, but
I had it. Oh, there it is. I've used this thing. I'm glad to have it. This thing.
They did not have this tool growing up.
No, they did not.
Excuse my just point anything in the store and it is yours.
Of course, you have to like use it. Right?
Wait a minute. Here are several dozen carnations on the house.
Yeah, so overall, I thought it was fine. So I can't wait for you to see it, and then you kind of give like your thoughts on it. See, this is the other thing. Like it's very delicate until we get all the other parts on.
It's precarious.
Yes, it's very precarious. But I've heard that, like I watched videos and stuff about it, just kind of to know sort of what we were getting ourselves into trying to build this thing. I really should have maybe done more of this earlier, but I wanted to like have some. I wanted to be able to show the guts of it.
So you may be asking yourself, where are you in the house? This is not the library. Well, this is
true. This is the Sam Squanch's den. As evidenced by sad paintings.
The sadness of painting.
The sad painting. It's like
in Arabic.
it's called Twilight Stroll. looks like a
I'll sit
funeral,
up all
so
night with
I
that
love
plant.
it.
It'll be helpful, someone, and you'll see.
All right, you need to stay.
I promise.
You need to stay on here. Okay, I got that piece off now. Didn't need to go. Okay. Oh my gosh! See, I like took one piece off, and the whole part's falling apart.
Oh, all right. Now time for the second bag.
Uh-oh.
So,
Look. Oh, you're
look.
getting it. You're
Look.
getting like an actual piece coming together.
It looks like nothing, and then it's gonna be something.
Yeah, you're building a Triton's throne, so that's
Yeah.
exciting.
Gotta have a place for the daddy to be.
Javier Bardem.
Yes, the new daddy.
I ain't been around much, but I've been willing to bet there ain't no such
I
thing
think
as a
the
talking
food is
plant.
here. I think Mr. McFeely's arrived.
Hey, Junior, I'd like to see you. I used up all my fingers.
We ordered some pizza. I thought that would be fun.
I'm all set to pieces. I think I can find another drop here
Which
sometime.
Sam Swank is working on. If you're just joining us, we are watching The Little Shop of Horrors from 1960, Roger Corman,
But I'm already anemic.
directed by Roger Corman, Jonathan
I'd be
Hayes,
happy to give
and
you anything I got, but I gotta keep a little blood for myself, or I'll be in worse shape than
I
mom.
just left my brain.
I'm sorry, Junior.
Um,
Well, I'll go.
there's
for
other,
I'll think of something.
Gosh darn. Uh-oh. Plates are being got. We need to have a cast list up here. Jackie Joseph. I knew it was a Jackie. Dick Miller's in this as well. And both he and Jackie. Oh, you got Triton.
I got Triton.
Both he and Jackie were in Gremlins together.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they came together. Dick Miller plays like the drunk guy who's trying to tell everybody about the Gremlins.
Good for him to get a check.
And then he drives I think they like force him to drive like a tractor or something into. I've only seen that movie 100 times, you know. So. Will I be expected to remember it? Oh yeah, this is where the guy. So he's figured out the plant needs blood. He's been feeding it his own blood.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, that's the wrong side. And now it needs a bigger body, so he's like scared of this guy, or he's following this guy, and he gets him by the train. And then he decides, he's like, you know what?
We'll take him.
Yeah, what else are we gonna do with this body? We might as well, feed it to the plant. That seems like a wise decision. Oh, it's kind of hard to get these pieces on here. Let me tell you, it's a very complex game here. Oops. Well, it also helps back to the right pieces. Let me tell you.
You hear the cats loud and clear.
I know, he was having a good time out there. He wants some pizza. Actually, Hemlock's not really into pizza. Hemlock alone, they Rakshasas.
Well, yes, Rakshasa loves humans.
He loved everyone. Sounds like a good idea to me. There's food. I'm here for it. Well, it helps to like match the pieces. So now we're working on like the floor here. This will be the base floor. I think there's like Ariel's little treasure area, and then Ursula's grotto, they call it, and then the throne section sits. It's sort of like different what do you call it? Areas, like play areas. Although it doesn't it's sort of hard to,
figure out where things go.
Well, to keep it together. So it's like I have a hard time, thinking that kids would be able to really play with this at all, because it's
Oh my god!
it
See,
might
I did
fall apart.
I just did it again. I
With
completely.
the wrong thing. Yeah.
Well, I skipped over a bunch of stuff in my excitement, and I'm like, okay, well, this doesn't work now. Why is
I'm hungry. I don't care what you are. You see, I'm knocked out.
It's also kind of paying attention to like the negative space.
Mm-hmm.
Like some of this is very like you have to.
Think it's fun to pull around a sack full of
Like I said, I watched a few like pro Lego. Like this is a thing, like Lego people. It's a thing. So that's kind of look how much progress I've made.
And you've been working on that for hours.
It's so detailed.
There's so many
Little pieces and parts.
See, the thing about it is that it doesn't have to be like that, right? It doesn't have to be that. It doesn't have to be that detailed.
But I also think there's part of it of doing this that it's like the build of it all. The guy like who's page I watched, sort of all about like he was talking about build quality and like how much fun was it to put together, how hard was it to put together, is this something you could do with like family members, would they enjoy putting it together, is it even possible to like put it together like as a family.
Here's your mock chicken leg. You don't have any money?
Uh-oh.
So what else do?
All right. I made the mistake. After
Well,
all, a man is
We'll
entitled.
find out right now what the fuck is going on.
I'll wait for the punch.
Bleep that out.
Right.
I'll help you out that in my
Yeah, we're definitely
I'm having the total day's receipt,
totally
which is coming up to more
scanning
than
this for
$9. You bring the rest of the food, then I'll go to
censorship.
the shop and get the money.
You're playing my favorite song. Now look here, Buster. One of you is going to go down right now and get the loot, while the other one stays here until someone gets
Hope
done.
everybody is doing well tonight on this Friday. Like you're hanging out with us, we appreciate it.
All right.
I think in the future, because I actually enjoy doing stuff like this. I love when we, do things with Geekscape, which we are on the Geekscape network. Thank you, Geekscape. We love all of you. I should have probably said that at the top of the show.
It's still new for us.
But anytime we get invited to do things with like horror movie night or Matt over there asking us to come on this or that, it's always so much fun. I really enjoy it, like the live stream aspect. But I do see how trying to negotiate all the places it's streaming, wanting to make sure that we're like, can I see comments? I can't really see comments. How but this is the first, we've never done anything like this really.
Mm-mm.
I mean, we did a Rocky Horror trivia thing years ago.
Can you believe that was years ago?
I know, but we haven't done really anything like this since. So we're kind of learning, from this experience, hanging out. Plus, trying to find other movies that are like in the public domain that we can like stream and chat about, which we're not paying any attention to this movie. Oh, don't bug me now. I gotta go drink now. Hey, let's have a sip. A sip of beverage. In honor of the Little Mermaid, I made a little. It's like a spiced rum, coconut rum, cola, Cuba Libre.
Ooh. Very Caribbean.
Yes. Well, it's funny because that was the one thing about the movie. Because the original, the first Little Mermaid, it's kind of set in vague France. Yes. This one's even more vague. I'm like, where are
Is it vague France or like vague Haiti, right? The
yeah, exactly. Because we're like, there's a lot of like Caribbean kind of vibes obviously going on in it, and music, and just like the original movie, there's all the music and everything of it, the musicality of it is lots of what are they called, the hum,
steel drums,
steel drums, so it's like lots of that kind of vibe. And so we're sitting here after we watched it, we're like, where the hell are we? Like, where's that movie set? Because there aren't really there are accents, like Javier Bardem plays Triton, so he just has his the way he talks, so it's sort of like
He's Spanish.
Yeah, and then they have the like the sisters, like the different C's are the sisters.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so they all like come together in different ways to. Wait, what? What did I do? See, I have to go back because I'm not paying attention. I'm putting things on the wrong side. Okay. And they're like, sometimes it's hard to tell. Is this a little one or the big one? Some of these are big. Okay. What?
I'm trying to troubleshoot right now.
Okay, that's
You want to talk about blend? Is that the
yeah. I heard like watching them put that together. Yeah, that part's like really hard to like put together. So do your best.
The place is now so big.
Right.
I don't know. But look at all them people out there. We only been open a half hour. We already done $70 worth of business. 85. Now look,
What's happening?
Sorry, I figured it out.
What do your people call it? Well, it's a cross between a butter.
There we go. Okay. Let's touch and go there for a minute, your watcher. As soon as I'm done with this, I'm gonna get some pizza.
Yes, it's a pizza. We're gonna have some snacks, Hopefully you are also having some snacks. It's Friday. It's a good night for some pizza.
They never eat again. And I don't see how
Ah,
you can get any.
oh, is it like that? Oh, okay.
Don't need any
So
more
putting some
flies.
little, it's a weird little piece put together. Okay.
Killing me.
What?
All right.
What is happening?
You run along to the dentist. I'll take care of things here.
Oh, there's what? Where?
We've got to order more flowers. Tons of them.
Oh, I have a feeling. Did I mess something up? Because this is hanging over a little too far.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, maybe not. Oh no, maybe it is right.
Vague France. I don't think I ever put it together that, like, oh yeah, I guess she wouldn't be, I guess, colonialism would be a thing.
Go ahead and run, you sniveling dog. Go ahead and run. I'm glad. I'm glad.
See, my favorite thing when putting together Legos is like watching the pieces get fewer and fewer, but then at that point your eyes get a little cross-eyed.
Yeah.
You're just kind of like, what in the name is going on? And of course, one of the smallest pieces flies out of my hand onto the floor, and now I have to find it. Because there are living beings in here.
The cats, they'll munch it right up,
Oh my god. I cannot see it. There's nothing. I can't see it.
What kind of piece is it?
I think it's one of the little flowers.
I'll find that dude.
Oh my god, maybe it flew underneath the couch.
Well, as long as it doesn't need to be.
Don't worry.
Is it like,
I don't think it's essential.
as long as it's not part of this?
Because these little things, they do.
Yeah, they just kind of go on. It's
Yeah.
fine. We'll find it eventually. Oh yes, here's the dentist now.
Is the dentist just as crazy?
So yeah, I think he's a bit, but
Practicing dentistry without a license? All right.
yeah, I think he's also a mess. But who's more a mess is the patient that comes in. Kind of like the Bill Murray character in.
Oh, like he likes the pain.
Yeah. But they cut him out of the musical and then added it back to the movie. So they give it, so you'll see the patient that comes in is, I mean, do you know? Oh, okay, that'll be fun.
Oh, like,
Yeah, so the person that plays the patient is a very famous actor.
Oh,
This is
nice.
like one of his first, second, third movies. He'd only done a couple films. And so he got this job. And there he is.
Jerry Lewis.
No, Jerry Lewis.
Just a minute.
Well, hopefully you'll realize it in a moment.
Jack Nicholson?
Yes.
Oh!
That's Jack Nicholson. Yeah, this is like one of his. I think he'd only done a couple of movies, maybe, and still kind of like these sorts of like underground kind of things. But yeah, he plays like a sadistic patient named Wilberforce.
Oh my god, he's so young there.
Yeah.
His name is Wilbur.
Yeah, he's a baby.
I don't have a middle name.
Okay, so I've messed something up here.
No, but you were very
Clearly.
recommended.
Because this is not.
Well, Joshua, you are doing a lot. You are trying to steer the ship.
Well, it's like it's somehow supposed to line up with both of these things.
And I'm
And this
almost
is
up for the
not.
rest of the day, so you'll have to come back tomorrow.
Oh, I couldn't do that. I have 3 or 4.
Oh, there's an even smaller one.
I lost my
This is.
and I'm
Jeez, there are 3 different sizes. Ah, there we go. And why wouldn't you put that on first, Lego?
Just wait outside.
Come on, Lego.
Get it together. There we go. Oh my gosh, this is something. I tell you.
Me with a large hole in his abdomen, caused by a fire poker used on him by his wife. He almost bled to death and gangrene had set in. I didn't give him much of a chance. There were other complications. The man had cancer, tuberculosis.
All right, I'm guessing we're gonna put it. That's the other thing. It's like we keep making pieces, and it's like it's the same on both sides. Because you're having to.
Patient just left. You
You gotta get it matching up.
I didn't see the other man leave.
Well, he went out the back.
What's funny is that like I can feel the difference in the pieces, right? Like the plastic is
People don't like to go
cheaper.
To the dentist, but
Oh yeah,
I'd
from when
rather
you were.
enjoy
Yeah.
it myself, don't you? I mean, there's such.
But I also don't know if it's like cheaper or if it's just like I
Progress.
loved it so much that I ascribe
I'd almost rather go to the
I prescribe more meaning to it.
Where wouldn't
And
you?
so there, it's like precious. I used to like
Now,
save up my pennies. Oh my god, that's uncanny. His face.
Mhm.
More than me.
oh goody goody, here it comes.
Told you. Little Jack. And he's like loves this, It's like he's just totally into it. Like just drill the fuck out of my
I
face.
made a lot of holes, and now I gotta fill it up with this here silver stuff.
You're gonna pull it.
Well, your mouth.
The people who come up with this stuff, man.
Yeah, I was thinking about that because especially when I'm building like all of this section, because you're like they have to think about the infrastructure. Like somebody's job was just to be like 1,000 Legos and just figure out the engineering of it all. Like that's fascinating.
Whose job is that? I mean, you gotta have probably like some like Harvard structural engineering degree to be a Lego person.
I'm sure their name is probably. I bet it's somewhere. I'm sure they interviewed the design team or something in that freaking novel.
I'm coming already.
Okay, you're gonna go here, right? Obviously. Yep. But where is that?
Well, don't say obviously.
Well, because it's the same on this stuff. So I'm hoping, Oh my gosh, we're like making some leeway here, some headway. What am I trying to say?
You're a nice fella. I never meant to kill anybody in my whole
See,
life.
this is
I'd
thrown.
Look
It's
at
not.
that.
It's not done, but it's coming together.
Yeah,
Look at her chair. Look at that.
she's got a chair.
She about a chair there. Let's see.
See, and these can just stand around and doing nothing.
in the morning.
I will give into the critique about the back because it kind of stays looking this way. It's sort of raw. But I'm kind of glad because I bought some extra pieces that have like the clear things because I want to put like some sharks and things swimming around. I just want to make it a little scarier.
And I really love that you did that. I love you were like, you know what? We're just gonna get a little extra, little jeu
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, it's like this needs more sharks and creepy things.
It's not worthy of a sea witch. to want to be there.
Exactly.
People say they lost one of their best detectives.
Yeah, because that was the big complaint. It was just that her part was kind of boring on this, not in the movie. I actually really enjoyed this in the movie. Yeah, I'm looking forward to chatting more about that.
Anything else? Dennis, Bob.
Okay, what's happening now? Oh, right now the police are investigating because they're realizing, our bums are going missing. I think he kills like a sex worker later. That's a whole other analysis point. Is about his relationship with women and
Now we were on the case.
this time, especially when we're I think by this point, the feminine mystique is out. Feminine mystique is out by Betty Friedan. So we're starting to have a new wave of women's rights being talked about. Obviously, with the dawn, what we in that, not at the dawn of, but within the civil rights movement as well. Starting. So it's interesting to kind of think about the context of this film was being made. I read this interview with somebody. I don't know if it was the writer, or I think it was maybe an editor, who they needed a shot. There were two shots that weren't coming together, so they decided to put an interstitial of the moon, and it worked. It was the scene, a shot of the moon, and then back to a different scene. And he was like, I read this page paper about the significance of the moon in the movie, and he's like, we literally just dug it out of the trash or something. Not the trash. Yeah. They just we just needed something in this section.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
I often wonder that a lot about our show. I'm just are we ascribing too much meaning to something? But again, we make the meaning.
We make the meaning. Again, everybody. Whenever you're watching and engaging with something, you get to engage with it. It's okay.
If it means that thing to you, then by golly, it means that thing to you, right?
We got the list with the float.
Man, it's hard to tell. Some of these are.
All right, what's cooking? Look at my plant.
Yeah, I just thought that was really funny. Well, again, that's why I keep saying we're going to change the name of the show to Overcomplicating Horror. And then just overcomplicating the Little Shop of Horrors. That's what we're doing today. Oh, that's cute. Some of it, it's as you're putting it together, you're like, what is this? And then it you can see the little scalloped edges of the clamshell. It's coming together.
Look at my plant.
Scallop and clam, you got two in there.
Oh, look at that. I didn't even mean to.
Oh, man.
I want to ask you a few questions.
Ask me.
Just want to ask you a few questions.
I didn't do it.
You should just bring in one of those whole boxes of pizza, because I got two of the same thing. Well,
Just bring it in here.
We'll just bring one of them in. Have a little pizza. Along with some paper towels and such. Wait, what else is happening here? Is that it?
What do you think?
Okay. All right. I see what's happening.
If you heard anything about these men, call our office.
Sure, I'll be glad to
Ooh.
cooperate with the police.
Two big ones, two little ones.
All right.
Look at that. You completed one.
Father, why have you forsaken me? That's from the Bible. Ariel, flip a coin. I'm like, oh, that's
something.
That's from No Country for Old Men. Mr. Bond.
There we go. Let's do that. We'll just
like all Frondo. I know his name is Anton something, but every time I think about it, I'm like, oh, Anton LaVey,
oh yes, the Satanist,
the famous Satanist.
The famous Satanist.
All right, so this is done now. There's so much more to do.
There's so much more to do.
Oh my god, it's a fucking townhome. There's a bottom and there's a top here.
It's a townhome. That's hilarious. I'm gonna show you.
She got a little duplex. Okay, these are the extras. So can I put these in a bag somewhere so the kitties don't think they're candy?
Oh yes. Hold on.
I'll bring our pizza in.
Oh, just
leave it. Didn't really do that.
These are extra pieces.
Yeah, those are extra pieces.
Okay.
Right. I'm gonna go.
I guess we'll see what happens.
I'm gonna get that pizza now.
All right, sounds good. Oh my gosh, that came out really cute.
I happen to represent.
Oh yeah, I see. Because you can choose how to decorate it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, like that's as written, but like if you want to put more flowers, you can.
more.
All right.
How
Get the
cute.
pizza.
Well,
You
look
want
at
us to
that.
bring a box in?
Yeah, just bring one of that.
And what's my choice?
Boxes in. We'll put it over here somewhere. Figure it out.
Raised it in a coffee can.
Oh, now the plant's really big.
Tell me, Mr. Krellboy.
Oh, that plant. It's in your window.
We should live so long.
I don't think they're going to be any more, Miss
Fishwanger. Mrs.
Uh-oh. We got plans
I
for
think this is going
pizza.
to be the only one, Mrs. Fishtwinger.
Fishwanger.
Fishtwanger?
It's probably indigestible anyway.
At any rate,
Oh,
I have the honor to tell you, Seymour Krellboy, that you have been selected to receive the annual trophy of the Society of Silent Flower Observers of Southern California.
A trophy? Me?
Such is justice.
But tell me, when
oh,
was
that's
the
right,
last time-
watchers. We have
According to what
drag
the
race
plants that I grow,
tonight.
They should open day
Actually, when Joe comes back, we'll have to
Then I
discuss
shall
that.
at that time to present the trophy. Good day.
He's getting some pizza because we ordered some pizza for our little movie night here.
Remarkable.
Oh, boy, I'm going to get a trophy.
Well, now you're in the same squincher. They're talking about Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, which we do love. We do love
Okay.
that. Ooh, got some pizza.
Some pizza. This is for you.
Oh, thank you. Look at this. We got
This is my mom, Winifred Krellboy.
pizza and
She's my girl.
pizza. I don't know what I was trying to say. Oh, I got a new fan from Monster Posse that's kind of
Oh, it's like Ursula colors
it's like
almost.
iridescent.
Here, Rusty.
Yeah,
You want me to take your sweater?
I swear.
You're all up in that monster costume. Your monster posse's on fire.
Your Monster Posse's on fire. You excited for Drag Race?
Like in general, or just yeah. I mean, like I don't think I have a favorite yet, but I think I will once the show gets going. I think everyone is aware of their brand.
No,
Yes,
it's
that is very true. Do you think if you wouldn't have watched Our House, do you think you would have watched it while we were away? Were you planning to watch?
You know what? I think I would have because there's enough folks from the enough legacy folks.
Yeah,
That
you
are
were
like,
that you were interested.
I was interested in, so I think I would have.
Yeah, I was wondering about that because you've been sort of out of Drag Race.
Yeah, like
In the regular season.
yeah, but there's also just so much now with like the other seasons and the
Right.
different like it's the Drag Race cinematic television universe,
Right.
right? Because she's literally international.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna get to a place where there's gonna be 100 winners of various Drag Races.
This is very true.
I don't even know where we are
Very
right now.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of incredible, And now with like the state of the world, with freaking
Mm-hmm.
just all the hatred and just crazy stuff going on. It's at first I was like, man, I'm just getting sick and tired of all like the drag constantly on, but now it's like, you know what? No, like good, because I feel like any minute it'll all be illegal.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't laugh because there's a good fans.
Yeah.
Mm.
So is the voice of the plant? You can't hear it. I can't hear it.
Right.
Is the voice of the plant a male voice or a female voice?
It's a male voice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that's also something they talk about in the queerness of it. There's like a female plant, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
I want food.
Yeah, I wonder who voices the Fright in this. Let's have a look. Let's have a peek.
And that a fine kettleton fish. Who would you like to have tonight?
You look bad enough.
Charles B. Griffith is the voice of Audrey Jr. He's also plays the Screaming Patient and Chloe Haddock.
Will you listen to me, you botanical bum?
He was in A Bucket of Blood as well, which is another Roger Corman film.
You would
I wonder what
unpopulate
else.
all Skid Row.
Oh, he died here in San Diego in 2007.
You can forget about it.
Death Proof was dedicated to by Quentin Tarantino, which we did an episode on last year, maybe?
Yeah. Oh my god. His name is Gravis Mushnick.
I think it's
Gravis.
Gravis
Like-
Mushnick.
Like the chow mein, if it tastes a little bitter, it's because it's made of chow
All kinds of stuff here.
herbs and it's flavored with acromycin and Epsom salt.
Mel Wells, that's his actual name.
That's what
The
you
actor,
want.
Mel
Ran
Wells.
out on me. You know,
Who plays Mushnick?
you gotta be a good cook. Maybe you could teach
Yeah,
me.
he was born Ira W. Melcher in Bronx, New York City.
Go ahead. Seymour's too young to get married. Look here, a boy's got to go out and play around a little bit. Go out on the make and have a ball.
Oh, that's interesting. In '98, it says he was in the musical. He did Little Shop as Mushnick in the musical. That's cool. That would have been neat to see. Says he never performed in the musical. Was happy to be asked to do the role, which he described as a mitzvah. That's really cool. How neat.
I wonder if he was like a singer. Oh, it must have
I
been.
mean, he must have. Yeah, it must have been something. Must have been something. Must have been able to do some singing.
Yeah, that would be like if Christopher Lloyd did Doc in the upcoming.
Oh yeah, the Back to the Future musical. Yeah.
Which the Doc in is going to be Roger Bart.
Yeah. Who's that?
Did you ever
Who
watch
is she?
You ever watch the Producers musical movie?
No, I've seen the movie. That's Mel Brooks, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I'm trying to think of where you would know Roger Bart from. Oh, yes, I know exactly where. Roger Bart is the guy who gets the tattoo in the opening scene of Hostel 2.
Oh, yeah.
He's the new member.
Yeah. Cool.
And I've not seen Hostel 2 in its entirety, but I know the last scene from the trailer.
I love that.
You'll excuse it, isn't more. I'm hungry.
We'll have to do Hostel someday.
We got about $30 here. Come on now.
I see you,
Where's the
Bill.
rest of it? I was in here this
You can't
afternoon.
come up here.
About 30 people in here. They must have spent some money. Where is it? There ain't no more money. They came in to look on the plan.
Is this a new character or is that the judges?
Don't try to
No, this is a burglar who had seen the store really busy earlier and thought that he could come in and rob it. He figures there's a lot of cash on the property.
No, I ain't got no more money, honest. All right, try it the other way
And
around.
Leslie tells him it's in the plan,
He's got like vaudeville eyes.
right?
Like Rodney Dangerfield, you know?
Oh, Lily, no. See, she's gonna get up here and try to mess up my clamshell.
She's also going to probably knock that little thing over.
Yeah, you're right. My drink, my beverage, my beverage.
Just knock.
It's a little vaginal
Mm-hmm.
in this iteration.
Yeah.
In there.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
Inside. In the bottom.
Not going to deny that.
Way inside.
Okay, so let's this one goes. But it's not going to close that way.
What I did.
Much like, oi, what did I do?
Got a date with Audrey. No more sitting up with that no good yeast plant.
Goes there.
I like the idea of like,
Gee, Mr. Mushnick,
see now I can't unknow that there's like a vaginal element to Audrey. Mainly because or Audrey, because the first Audrey 1 is like in the musical is someone who is like being abused.
Right.
And so the Audrey 2 gets to like exert power. But it ultimately consumes everybody.
Yeah, because I don't think that I can't remember. It's been a while since I've seen the film to if I can wait, what?
Well, never mind. We'll have a
This
picnic.
doesn't have
It'll
that
be
kind
just
of
like going to the country.
Oh boy.
3,000 pink azaleas for the arbor, and then
Uh-oh. Something did something wrong. Broseph, what did I do? Oh, I think this is not supposed to be there. Oh, I tell ya.
She's out after your money.
Wow, you're like not even halfway through.
Oh, she's a
You're almost halfway through.
Well, I also started on like different parts because you're supposed to start with this bag, which is so weird,
Yeah.
and then like build part of this, and then it's like weird the steps, for it. So
That's how Lego gets you though. Because you do this, takes you like 30 minutes.
right,
You feel accomplished. You're like, oh, it's something recognizable.
yeah,
And then they send you on this like fool's errand.
Yes.
Well, not. I mean,
it's quite a journey.
Don't be sorry for me. I'll just find a nice wet alley somewhere and curl up and wait for the end.
Oh, please don't die till I get back, will you, Ma? I'll take care of you. I'll always take care of you. I
Okay, so it
promise.
just goes on like that. Okay, I see. But now I can't tell which is. They make it hard to see which is supposed to be like the short one, and which is the long one.
Butter and jelly, what does that cure?
Nothing, it's just a food.
What good is it if it doesn't
I cannot unknow.
your sinus tissues or something?
Like, this is life before the iPad directions and life after.
Yeah,
I want a growth thing. If I had a lot of money, I'd
yeah, it's pretty cool having this, because early I downloaded it, I scanned the code on the box thing or the book or wherever, thinking that it was just going to be like a
thing.
like a PDF.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was going to be this like amazing.
I wonder if it's like that for everything or if it's just special. because
You could
it's a
choose. They had all kinds of stuff on it.
little- Ooh!
Yeah. So you can download the Lego Bricks app or whatever.
What'd you say?
Yeah, super wild.
kidding.
So what are the names of her sisters?
I mean, they said them all, but I can't. I've only seen it
Mediterranean
once.
and-
Yeah, exactly.
Caspia.
Adrena is one in here.
I want ventriloquist.
Karina, I think. But yeah, they had like names like that.
Feel all right?
Drina, Karina.
Yeah.
Oh, there's not something kiss me.
It wasn't like I guess I can spoil. They cut the Daughters of Triton,
Oh.
so we don't really get that big number of them introducing themselves because they're serving like a different role.
Yeah.
So, what bag? I need a new bag. Look at that.
Get your bag, girl.
And 8, bag 8. There it is. Oh, I'm gonna put something together.
Ooh, it's all white. Why gotta be white?
Yeah. Yeah. When we watch it together, then we can kind of talk more about the stuff that I wasn't happy with.
I love that they like have obviously there's flounder in this,
Yeah.
but like it looks like the animated flounder.
Plant in there is going to make it all
There's a look at the anatomically correct.
Hmm.
Accurate.
I'll be a big boss. And then we can go to the South Seas just like we planned and all.
To me, it looks like they painted the original flounder in the new flounder colors.
Mm-hmm.
And here's Sebastian. He's just a regular Lego crab. Just whatever.
I'm getting pretty tired of you.
Oh, this looks like it's probably Ariel's. I'm gonna start working on Ariel's lagoon or
This is where the part of her
treasure trove.
Yeah.
Shut up, you shut up.
regarded treasure.
Her little yes, exactly.
High-class fertilizers and sat up all night with you.
Oh man.
Nobody else would have done that for you.
You think anybody else would have brought you human beings to eat? Darn right they wouldn't. Well,
Now I've got the daughters scratched on my head.
I don't remember that song.
We are the daughters of China. And they all introduce themselves. Aquata, Katrina, Adela. All right, whatever. You're welcome if you're listening.
Yeah.
You're welcome for that music.
I think we got an email from Disney
interlude.
We got an email from the guy who sees and desist.
Let's hope.
Aquata, Adrina,
Adela.
oh my.
Yes, I thought that you knew that was one.
I did not know that.
I'm pretty sure one's called Adela. Look it up. Look up the Daughters of Triton. They all introduce themselves. You know, because then it's like, you know, in introducing our seventh little sister, you know, her voice is like a bell, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Ariel. She's not there. We have a lot of crossover tonight. Talking about the Little Mermaid, the little hoarder. That's really what the movie is. It's when two hoarders meet.
It is. Aquata, Andrina, Artista, Latina, Adela, Alana. Her voice is like about Ariel, and Triton's upset because she's not there to perform for
She
him.
doesn't show up. That's right.
Oh, is that the sex worker?
Yeah, I think this is her.
Leonora Clyde.
There you go. That could be your new name you check into hotels under.
It's going to be, was it Sister Shiva? What?
Oh, City Shiva.
City Shiva.
It's very like vodka, again, like that kind of humor. City Shiva, like sitting Shiva. You know, all of her family are dying constantly. It's, you know. I think we also miss Dick Miller, but he's a plant-eating man. So he comes in and buys flowers and he just starts eating. They're like, "Do you want us to wrap them?" Like, "No, I'll just eat them here." And he's got like a salt shaker. So it's, you know, it's very kitschy, you know, kind of humor. Like,
There's a man-eating plant.
There's a man-eating plant. So he's a plant-eating man. It's like so ridiculous and fun. We like it. We're here for it.
For Master, I gotta find food.
It makes me wonder what, like,
Who are you? My name is Leonora.
movies
I love you.
that are just regular movies that are going to be like the next Little Shop, you know,
Right.
musical.
It's amazing that they thought to even. It's just one of those things. This could have been lost forever because, like, Roger Corman forgot to or he didn't think it was going to make any money. It wasn't going to do anything.
Yeah.
So he didn't register it or whatever, copyright it.
Yeah.
So it's been in the public domain for years. There's a lot of bad versions of it. You know, even this is a little rough, but it may have always looked like this. There's also been colorized versions of it, but. You know, I always want us to watch the original. A lot of them really play up Jack Nicholson being like he's on the cover of a lot of them, and it's like he's only in a movie for a minute, you know, or a few minutes.
Yeah.
My name is Seymour. My name is
Pizza.
Seymour. That's my name too. Are you interested, or are you just wasting
I just
my
wanted to say
time?
that.
I never thought anybody would volunteer. Do you volunteer? Sure, I do. All right, if you sure you want to volunteer.
Oh my gosh, these pieces, they just get like smaller and smaller.
Well,
Look at this little thing.
See, I feel like, you know, we don't
How
really
little
see
this is.
we don't really see that anymore. We don't see like sex workers plying their trade, like hit her with a coconut. Sex workers plying their trade like in full, you know, in full drag, as it were.
Yeah, in movies, you mean, or just out and about?
Out and about, and in movies.
There aren't enough women out on the streets plying their trade. Joe.
Yes, yeah. Gone are the days, Joshua.
Gone are the days. That is true. Uh-oh. Are we missing a piece? Nope, there it is. I keep worrying that I'm going to find a piece like missing. But so far, what is? See, it's a little arch.
It's arch. It's rope.
It is arch.
It's rope. It's getting arch.
I tell you, this business is worse than being a
Oh, is this her? I can't remember.
They're
They're also so another big plot point is that the plant, as it's growing, it has these buds that they're waiting to open, like it's gonna flower. Which I don't even know how they know all of this. Like they're all like waiting for a plant that's like completely new. They seem to know stuff about it. It's gonna bloom at a certain time. Like I said, I haven't seen this in a long time. Pay close attention. Oh yes, the Society of Silent. Yes, it's gonna like open at sunset or something. I don't know. It's wild. It reminds me. Do you remember that? What was that? The Dennis the Menace movie.
Yeah, with the plant that flowers.
Yeah,
and
dies and he misses it. That's what I think of.
I know I haven't back in 09.
Have that looked into, Frank. Whatever you say, Joe.
Wait, what?
Mr. Crowboy, the sun is going down now, and you do think those buds are going to open.
See, this is why this is so nice, because it's like you can check and make sure is it.
We shall just have to present the award at a
Mhm.
time.
I like to do my old school Joshua.
Right? Just figure it out. Wait till you build the whole thing and realize the whole section's wrong.
Or the worst is when you put something you put it in like one fewer spots.
Yeah.
Their faces.
Yeah.
The faces of the people who have been eaten.
There we go. And then they all realize it's him. He's the murderer. He's the murdering person.
Oh, so they brought that back in
the stage show. Yeah. They
don't eat the plants.
Yeah, they don't eat the plants with it all. And the faces pop open. And then they don't do that in any other musical. I don't think in the stage. Or I mean in the movie musical. That's not part of the.
You don't watch Schmigadoon, do you?
No, but I've heard good things. When I was on the Poland trip, somebody was talking about Schmigadoon.
Season 1 was fine, but like every season is a different era of musical.
Yeah, now it's called like Chicago.
Chicago. It's the era is like the 60s, 70s era of musicals where it was very dark. It was very dark and like no one happy ending.
Good.
I mean, ultimately, they discover what they need to do in order to get a happy ending.
Right, of course.
But yeah, it's so funny. And like if you like musicals from that, like if you like Sweeney Todd and all that, a lot.
I should check it out.
Yes. It's Apple
Here's what
TV Plus. Oh my gosh.
Well, we're making, headway. Got the little it's very detailed, this thing. Let me tell you, people, if you buy this for your children, be prepared for.
Oh yeah, this is not for children. This is definitely for adults.
Yeah, I think it even says it's like an 18 and up set.
Yeah,
something.
This is 18 plus. Yeah.
But I mean, what Disney adults, are wanting to just put this together. I think it'd be fun to do it with, someone. Like, to have. I think this would be neat as a family. Maybe. I mean, what the hell do I know? I shouldn't even be talking about what family should or shouldn't do. Oh, man. It kind of reminds me, remember when you get toys and they'd have stickers? Oh man, stickers were like the bane of my existence because if you got them wrong, you couldn't take them back off. It was just over. Like, throw it away. Toy trash. Yeah, you can't even,
You can't reuse this.
Can't reuse it. Can't peel them back off. It just is what it is. I had so many toys like that were like.
But like, if you're really bad about like spatial stuff, you have to like get it stuck on just right.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's got to be on there correct. So
my favorite for Legos would be like they would have something that looks like the like console of a car. So it would have like a little or most of the time it would be like for some sort of vehicle, so
Yeah.
a radar thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was always weird little light things. So now I think Seymour's on the run from the police because they figured out he's murdering everybody to feed his plant and his Faustian deal with the plant. I also think it hypnotizes them. That's another thing in this that I think they brought back in the cartoon. They did a Little Shop cartoon.
Oh,
yeah, in like 1987, 88, 89, somewhere in there, for like one season it ran. And the plant could hypnotize people, but it hypnotizes him to like do.
It's bidding,
yeah. And now he's come back. You dirty rat plant. I'm gonna call you that from now on. The rat plant ruining my life.
Oh, he gets right in there.
Yeah. So sad. This thing is wild, like how it's having me put stuff together.
See, because like the thing with Legos, when it starts to get hyped, you our little gremlin right here by the
yeah, and there's Seymour. I think that's him. Yeah. Oh, and the whole thing dies. The end.
Wow.
Yay. Well,
the phenomenon
that kicked off.
I was going to say with Legos, it's interesting because when it's meant to be built up, right? Like it's not meant to have like you have to make special pieces in order for it to do certain things with height. So it's always fascinating for me when you start to build things that have more height about how they get you to put things together.
Oh my gosh, Lily, you have to get away from her. People are going to be like, they can't even see you. You're not even on camera.
She just wants to be heard, Joshua.
She just wants to be heard.
Jack Nicholson. Yep, there we go.
Jack Nicholson. Yeah. Told you that was him. I mean, you could see it because he has Jack Nicholson's face.
Yes.
Yay. Well, there you go, Joe. You got to see.
That's beautiful. Thank you, Joshua. I got to see most of it.
Yes. There we go. Oh, no, what's this happening?
You gotta get rid of the share screen part, so it's just us now.
Well,
we're producing the show.
We are. There we go. Now it's back to just us. There we go. Look at that. Lego cam. Alrighty. Well, we did not get this thing finished, which, I mean, I think
we got this thing finished, so we feel somewhat accomplished.
I mean, we, got a nice
just put it right there.
There we go. It's done.
It's done.
And we'll just leave all of this here and never complete it now. I'm done. I'm over this. No, I'm kidding. I'm going to keep working on it because I do want to finish it and share with people. So, alrighty. Well, there you go. Fright School Live 2023, May 2023.
We'll see you next year, folks.
Thank you all so much for hanging out with us, and we'll see you again real soon.
Bye.
Bye.